Okay. Today we are going to discuss about sales promotion, and in this class we are just going to understand what are the different types of sales promotion. What is sales promotion? Sales promotion is nothing but it is an extra value that is added to that is given to the customer. Sometimes this extra value or incentive is given to the sales force or even distributors, and this is with the primary objective of immediate sales. So that is called as sales promotion. Okay, what are the different types of sales promotion vehicles? So first one is free samples. There are two types. One is consumer oriented and trade oriented sales promotion vehicles. What are the consumer oriented sales promotion vehicles? Samples, free samples, coupons, premiums, contests, refunds, bonus, price of deals, frequency programs, and event marketing. And what are the different types of trade oriented sales promotion vehicles? So these are listed here. We will just try to understand which are what we mean by these in the slides to come. Before we discuss that, we will try to understand why sales promotions are important and why every company is going for it. Nowadays, if you see, the retailers are becoming more stronger and stronger than the manufacturer themselves. If you look at the Amazon, if you look at um, Flipkart or even Big Bazaar or DMart, these retailers are becoming more and more stronger because they have a stocking power, and they are the ones who have the customer database. They know customers much better, and they know on what we should give the sales promotion so that we can push the sales. And so that's the reason why the retailers are becoming more powerful. And retailers are becoming more powerful because they buy in bulk, and since they buy in bulk, will be getting a good discount on the MRP, which they can pass on to the customers. So that is one reason. Second reason is declining brand loyalty. Now the market is flooded with different brands, and therefore customers have a lot of choices. And in fact, most of these customers are spoiled for choices. They can choose whatever they want. So therefore, sales promotion is very very important for any company to offer increased promotional sensitivity. Many people, especially in India, we are quite sensitive for promotions. We wait for the promotions so that we can bargain for a good discount. And since we are all value sensitive, we are price sensitive. So therefore, there is a lot of eagerness among the consumers. They will wait for the right time. Whenever the promotions are offered, that is when they buy it. Brand proliferation. Brand proliferation means uh, in one brand, there will be a lot of products will get sold in one brand itself. For example, Gillette. In Gillette, you have so many brands. Gillette has a foam. So Gillette has blade. Gillette has after shaving cream. In one brand, there will be a lot of products, and this is called as brand proliferation. And you can take an example of Dettol. Dettol is into soap. Dettol is into hand wash. Many products. So since under one brand there are a lot of products, so therefore, you know, market is flooded with a lot of products. So they try to um, they try to survive in the competition. So therefore, sales promotions are very 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 frequent. Fragmented consumer markets. Fragmented consumer market means the consumer markets are divided. We have a separate markets within consumers itself. Like say for example, middle class customers, super high value customers, and value seeking customers, young customers. So there are different types of consumer markets, and each consumer market has different needs in terms of sales promotions. So short term focus of marketers. Uh, Now the marketing is only for a short period of time. I mean, the sales promotion objective is to push the sales within a very short period of time. So that is why sales promotions are increasing. Increased accountability by the companies. They have to show a lot of sales, so therefore they are in a rush to offer sales promotion. Competition by the fellow companies. Clutter, the market is flooded with different types of products, so therefore they have to survive in this clutter. They have to stand alone out of this clutter, so therefore sales promotions are imminent. Um, some of the negative impacts. Sales promotions will devalue your brand equity. It will reduce the premiums. It will reduce the premium price of the products, and it encourages the consumers to purchase on the basis of price. So obviously, the customers will become more price sensitive, and therefore they will wait for the sales promotions. So which means that whenever sales promotions are offered, that is when we can show the sales. So which is a negative thing. Detracts from the value of the brand. The focus of the brand gets devalued. Suppose there is a premium brand, and if you are offering at a very discount price, so the focus goes down from the product quality, durability, reliability of the product to the price. So that is what is the detraction from the value of the brand. Objectives of consumer oriented sales promotions is increase the consumption, obtain the trial from non users, to enhance the integrated marketing communications and build the brand equity, defend the current customers or retain the customers, target the specific segment. So what is sampling? Sampling is free samples that is offered to the customer. Okay, it works best when the products are of relatively low unit value. Say for example, most of the FMCG products whose unit value is less, like say 20 rupees, 50 rupees. So the product can be broken into small pieces of size that reflect the full features and benefits, and the product cycle is relatively short one. The product cycle means purchase cycle means FMCG products have less purchase cycle. You buy a soap or a detergent, and it'll be used for a very less period of time. So then again, the consumer will come back to the shop and buy it. It's having a relative purchase cycle, very relatively short one. On the other hand, if you look at the refrigerator or a TV, their purchase cycle is relatively a long one. What are the pros and cons of coupons? Advantages: appeals to price sensitive customers, can offer discounts without retailers' cooperation. Uh, Effective way to induce trials, defends the market share. Okay, so these are the disadvantages. Price coupons are generally offered by the manufacturers themselves. What are the types of coupons? So in or on the pack. Bounce back. Bounce back coupons are those which are offered to a customer who comes for a repeated purchase. He buys once and then he goes for the second one to buy the same. Then that is when he can use that coupon for redeeming the points or redeeming the cash offer. That is called as bounce back. Cross ref. Cross ref means um, if he buys something else apart from that product, so the coupon is applicable to that product. Let's suppose a customer buys in fact, this for this example, you know Eureka Forbes has a water filter, and if a consumer buys that water filter, he can get a good discount on vacuum machines, again offered by the Eureka Forbes. That is what is cross ref. Instant cash, instant cash. Instant discounts. In store, tier of pads, handouts, dispensers, and register printouts. So these are some of the types of coupons. Prelims, premiums. An offer of an item, merchandise, or service free or at a low cost, that is an extra incentive for the consumer. Types of premiums: So free ones only requires purchase of the product. Self-liquidating, consumer required to pay some or all the cost of the premiums. So some consumer-oriented promotions, price of deals, contests, and sweepstakes, refunds, rebates, bonus, loyalty, and events. Uh, if you look at this one, price of deals means 50% off, 70%, 30% off on the price on the product itself. Contest and sweepstakes. Contest means, there's some kind of a competition, um, or some kind of a game. You know, if you win the game, and you will get that. Sweepstakes are those which you buy in bulk, and once a customer places an order for bulk, you get a sweepstake. Refunds, you get a refund back on whatever that you get, whatever you that buy, you get a refund. Bonus packs, you can see it in telecom industry. Loyalty programs, you will see that in airline industry. If you are a frequent flyer, you'll get discounts on air tickets. Event marketing, trade oriented promotions. What are the objectives? To obtain distribution of new product, maintain support of established brands, encourage display products, and build retail inventories. So what are the types of B2B oriented promotions, or trade oriented promotions types? So there are basically many types here. Um, the first one is the POP displays, point of purchase display. At a point when the purchase is happening, that is where the promotions are displayed. Salespeople are trained by the company. That is what is an incentive, sales training. Trade shows, trade shows, again sponsored by the companies. That is what is another form of a trade-oriented promotion. Contests and incentives, cooperative advertising. Cooperative advertising is nothing but advertising, between the supplier and the vendor together. Say for example, Intel supplies its chips to Dell computers. So the Dell computers are, promoted, uh, promoted by the Intel themselves. That is what is cooperative advertisement. Trade allowances, buying, promotional, and slotting. Trade allowance, here, if you place an order from one company to another company, while buying, there will be some allowances that are given. Slotting is, this is applicable for retail industry. Let's suppose a retail industry tries to purchase, some bulk amounts. If you look at an example of Titan, if there are some retail shops, big retail shops like say Big Bazaar, um, Big Bazaar and Tata company selling a Titan watches, they have some kind of a slotting, wherein the Tata uh, company owned Titan watches, they get displayed in the different slots. So that is kind of an offer that is being proposed by Big Bazaar. That is called as slotting. So cooperative advertising, again, the cost of advertising is shared by more than one party. So there are the again different types: horizontal, ingredient, sponsored, and vertical. See, ingredient sponsored are ones. Which I just mentioned. Dell has an ingredient of chip of Intel, and so that is what is ingredient sponsored. Horizontal means, if they are into a same kind of level of business. Mm, let's suppose if there are Adobe, Adobe and Microsoft, this is the one form of cooperative advertisement. So vertical, if the company, two companies are into the same kind of business, and if one company purchases the, vertical cooperative advertising is, there are showrooms which is owned by Fiat as well as Tata. They use the same showroom to sell their vehicles. Okay, so that is kind of an example for cooperative advertisement. Sales promotion trap. So this is our so on the right, on the top you can see our firm, and here on the left side you see the other firms. So our firm cutbacks on promotion, and if the other company is also cutting back, then it's high profit for our firm as well as for other firms. If our firm cut backs on promotion whereas the other company, the competitor, maintains the promotions, then the market share goes to the competition. And the second option here on the right hand side, maintain the promotion. If our firm decides to maintain the promotion and if the competition cuts back on promotion, then obviously the market share of our firm will go up. If our firm maintains the promotion and whereas the competition also maintains the promotion, the market share stays constant. Okay, that's it. Thank you.